Nice to see you again. Today we're going to review the Mutation MT RTA made by Indulgence. So why don't you come on back and let's take a look at it. Hey guys, Monkey Man here, and today we're going to take a look at the Mutation MT RTA made by Indulgence. Now if you guys are familiar with Indulgence, they made the Mutation X series RTAs. Well, now they tried it with the RTA tank. Now the Mutation RT stands for Rebuildable Tank. That's what the RT stands for. MTA, okay? Or RTA, sorry. Alright, let's take a vape gander at this guy. You know, it's pretty nice. It's really open. Well, let's take it down to table time and let's take a look at it. Alright? Alright guys, here's the unboxing for the Mutation MT RTA. Alright? Here's the front of the box, at the top of the box. And here's the back, which you can't really see because of this goofy thing. Here's some specs about it. It doesn't help that there's a reflection of the camera. Alright, let's see this guy. Oh, that was easy enough. Alright, so you do get a replacement glass piece right here, Park's glass. Okay. Here's the tank, obviously. We'll put this aside and I'll come back to it. And what do we get in here? We get the infamous sonic screwdriver. No, infamous blue screwdriver, which you can see right here. Focus. We also get two gaskets, as in the tank itself comes with red. Okay, and it looks like you get a couple more, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, a couple other washers, and you also get a single coil adapter, which is this clear piece right here. All right, let's take a look at the tank. There's the tank itself. And this is 22 millimeters across. This is what it says on the bottom of it. Okay. The capacity on this tank is 5 mLs. Standard 510 drip tip. It looks like it's Delrin on the bottom with 2 O-rings. Alright, take this guy apart. And, of course, I'm going to give me issues off the jump. Nice and squeaky. Alright, so if we remember, and this tank is also top fill. Okay. And there's where you put the juice in. Now, if you're filling this with a unicorn bottle, it'll fit no problem. You just gotta take it slow, because if you push too hard on the bottle itself, it'll exit out of this hole, the same hole that you're filling. Now, I would have liked it if they had another hole here or made this one a little bit longer or wider. You know, let juice going in, a little air going out at the same time. Now, if you're using a dripper, as in, you know, one of those from Juice, the I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the glass dripper, plastic dripper that's in the juice. That'll fit in here, no problem. Okay, so let's continue. Here's the airflow ring. As you can see, one side's huge, small, one side's huge. This will only go on one way. If you put it on the other way, it won't fit. The reason for that is if you look inside here, there's a tiny bevel on the inside ring, if you can see it right down here on the bottom. Okay, you can only put it in one way on the bottom. And how this comes out, your build deck, is you just literally is jiggle, sorry. Okay. And there's the build deck itself. Alright. And here's the inside of the chimney. Goes right on top here. And then you can read it where it says Mutation. Okay. And here's the other pieces. There's the inside chimney that goes to your the top fill. Okay. You got two gaskets on the inside, rubberized O-rings. Then you have the glass. All right. Let's put this bad boy back together. If I can remember. Haha. One thing I want to share with you guys, and I will show you this. When you build on this one, I usually use a 2.5 millimeter. I'm a big nickel guy, so the nickel works for me in here. Is when you build on this, you want to put the cotton, when you're building it, right here on the channel, okay, and not jammed all the way in there. All right. Now I don't profess to be a great coil builder or a wicking master, but I've seen people build this unit and they jam all the cotton all the way up to the center post. You don't need to do that. Not at all. All right. That when people do that, this thing leaks. That's first-hand knowledge for me. It leaks like a sieve. So when you have the coils on here, you just come down and literally come to the base right here, up to this point. Okay. If you go a little bit further, that's okay, but just a hair further, that's fine. And then just stick it back in there. All right. All right. Let's put this bad boy back together. Alright, one last thing. The height on this guy from the bottom to the top is 58.7 millimeters. Okay, and then everything that you get, you know, in this kit, in the kit that you get with the tank, you know, you get the tank, you get a product qualified card, you get an instruction manual, a glass chamber, you know, another glass. You get 2 O-rings for this. And you get a builder cover O-ring and O-ring, drip tip, 2 drip tip O-rings, 4 screws, and the famous blue screwdriver, of course, and the silicone plug, which is for the single coil design. Alright, now here's the one that I have already made. Now remember, and I'm going to have to apologize to you, I have already built this one. This is a secondary unit. And it has a nickel bill in there. And when I pull it out, I'm going to tell you, it's going to look pretty nasty. I haven't changed this thing since I built it, which is kind of horrible. Of course, I can't take it out now, so give me a second. Okay, here's the build itself. This is a nickel build, 0.16 dual coil. Focus. And there it is. And like I said, I gotta apologize. It's a nasty looking build, but I haven't changed it in quite some time. So, as you can see, wicking material comes down, and it just barely goes in here. Okay, literally, you can see it if I pull out a little bit. As you can see, there's not much in there. Okay, literally not much in there at all. Alright, and it just goes right here, and that's it. Now, if you do find yourself, oh, wrong piece. If you do find yourself leaking all over the place, you have to remember not to put so much wicking material in there. Once you do, it will leak. And we'll go a little bit more into detail in a little bit after that. Also, when you screw this inner chimney, and you screw it back on, give it a good twist. Make sure it stays on. The reason I say that is because sometimes when you take the tank apart, this piece stays within this, okay, within the tank. Another issue I have with this tank is that if you have more juice than here, okay, and you go to take this out, it's gonna leak juice all over the place, which really sucks. So make sure that the juice is under this inner chimney, okay? Make sure it's further down here. Alright, let's put this guy back together. And that's all she wrote. Okay. Alright guys, why don't we go back up top and we'll take a look at this guy, talk about the pros and cons, and we'll go from there. Alright? Great. Alright guys, my final thoughts about the Mutation X. Sorry, my cat over here wants to interject. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it. Alright, so what do I think about this Mutation MT RTA? The MT RTA. It vapes nice. It hits nice. Here, there's one thing I did forget to mention earlier. Alright, this is sitting on a Wismec Rillo DNA 200 mod. Okay, and there's the single coil flow. Okay, so if I want to set it to single coil, alright, and I closed it. Come on, buddy. There we go. Hey! As you can see, the cat just drove by, or ran by. I'm busy here. Alright, so here's the airflow holes right here. Okay? Interesting. Alright, so you have a gaping side on one side, and you have a little one on the other side. Alright, you can adjust it to single. Okay, right now, it's on dual airflow. So that's one side. Okay? This one side's open. If we turn this around, the other side's open as well. Now if I turn it the other way, hopefully we can get only one. And as you can see, We have only one. That side's open, whereas this other side is closed. Okay? I like it all the way open, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I mean, you do get a lot of vape. That's not the question in this particular instance. Now, I'm gonna let you know, this RTA I was really excited to get. Why? Because it's got a 5 mil capacity and because it's top fill. That was nice, and it was very, very easy to build without any issue. The first few times that I built on it, and they're all nickel bills and titanium, I didn't have any issues wicking, putting juice in here, whatnot. Then approximately about a week later, I put the juice in. Whether the airflow was open or closed, it would leak like a sieve. Now, if you check out Vapor Chronicles, what he does is he'll hold it upside down, he'll put the juice in, screw this top on, and then as you like put 1-2 turns into it, he'll flip it over and then lock it in. Screw in the top piece all the way. If it works, it works. But more times than not, this thing leaks. There's so much juice comes out of this, it's not funny. And because of that, it's a thumbs down for me. I will not be keeping this tank. I'll probably chuck it, throw it away, use it as a weight for fishing. I don't know. But that's the only reason I don't like this tank, is because it leaks. And not just a couple of drops. Every tank somehow, some way leaks. Not all, but some. A drop or two. But this, it was like gushing. I had fluid, liquid all over all my mods. And it was horrible. And it doesn't matter what build I put in it. Anything low from a 0.12 all the way up to a 0.9. It didn't matter what happened, what coil I had in there, it would just leak. But does it hit? Does it get the flavors of the juice? For my part, yes, it does. It's a nice focus camera. Focus, woohoo. I really don't like it when it doesn't focus, but that's vape for you. Other than that, that's the only thumbs down, is the leaking issue with me. Everything else is not too bad. It'd be nice because they have that one hole up top, for filling. I wish they had either a bigger hole or a smaller hole for the air to escape, so when you're filling, it just doesn't spurt out to the top. All right. The cost of this tank is roughly about $30. Now, if I lost this today, would I go get it? No. Not even a remote chance. Would I give it to somebody? No, I wouldn't do that either, just because of the leaking issues. And this is not a tank that you would give or let a freshman or a new user use this tank. This is a bit of a build just to get the wicking correctly. Because, like I said, if you screw up the wicking, it's going to leak. And that's just horrible, horrible. And like I said, I'm not talking a couple drops. I'm talking about leaking. When you're losing, a half a milliliter or 1 milliliter of juice on the leakage, that's pretty bad. All right, guys. On the flip side, though, it's very open, very airy, lots of airflow. All right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have a great day. Monkey Man out.